I do whatever the fuck I want to, and fuck you if you don't like it too. Suck these nuts in your mouth. I don't care if you spit them out, but you will at least taste them. And I try. Oh my God, do I try? I try every single day to jam them in your mouth, yeah. Oh, fuck. I think I gotta plane those all down one more time. Well, the problem here is I don't keep this building up 65, 70 all the time. So the moisture fluctuation in these boards, these thicker boards, they stay real nice. This is one been planed and planed. But when the thinner board will start getting fucking wobbly on you, that's why I'm debating on. There's so much work. There's so much work involved in all this shit, you know? That's all. Mama! And I try. Oh my God, do I try? What the fuck we got here? You want a pearl necklace? You want a pearl necklace? Can't play music on the fucking radio because the goddamn the word police will get you. What the fuck is this country coming to? Huh? What's it coming to? Bunch of fucking namby-pamby punk bitch motherfuckers and their kids who are worse than them? These fucking fag bitches. You know, sometimes I wonder, I got a longer story to tell and I might tell it somewhere down the line, but when I was younger, this fag tried to queer me and I think he queered my brother. Oh, dude, we never put this back on yesterday. What the shit? Terrible. Oh, I guess we're doing this first then. Oh, I hate when I forget to put parts back on. It happens though. Happens to the best of us. You want a pearl necklace? Huh? Damn it. No wonder this son of a bitch sounded so quiet. You're missing parts there, bud. What a fucking yodeler. I think I'm gonna start coming on 50 times a day, actually. 50 times. I don't care if I'm just fucking sitting there drooling, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'll be no better than the rest of them, you know? No better than the rest of them. They're sitting there fucking winging their wanger, dinging their danger. I can't believe I didn't put that back on there. Good fucking clown. I realized when I was bumping my gums that the whole damn world is a fucking scum. Oh yeah. That's all they want is their money. So they can go on their boats and their jet skis and that and live in harmony off the backs of the working class. Because when it comes down to everything, everybody wants to just sit and swing on these nuts. I'm going to try to glue these up as fast as possible, and then we're going to go outside and make some fence panels. And we're going to see if this punk-ass fucking county will fuck with me for putting them up out there, which I know they're gonna, because they're punk bitches. Because they're fucking state-aided punk bitches. That's any county project. There's probably some counties around that aren't bad, but for the most part, they're all bitches. Longbeard? Fuck is Longbeard? Speaking of the devil, I think I'm gonna, at least 20 times a day, I'm just gonna get on here and go like this. At least 20 times. It'd be no different than you and motherfucking beer gut drinking your beers, eh? I think it's great though. Fuck these hoes. That's all I can say. Fuck these hoes. With a fucking gay AIDS infected dick twice with 2 fags pushing on it. Oh man, I don't want to do this. I gotta glue this all up. Dude, 50, at least 50. I'm fixing to glue these boards up. I got them all semi-ready. I gotta glue 3 sets of 22-inch wide by 80 something inches long, and then I'm gonna cut them into panels, and then I'm gonna router them and sand them, and then they're going upstairs to finish off them cupboard doors. But I'm debating on if I should biscuit them fuckers. That just takes a lot of extra effort. Fuck the biscuits. We're just gonna glue that shit up. Glue it up, and that's that. So, you can watch that fun-ass fucking episode. I think this table that I'm got everything sitting on is what I should be using. That would make too much sense, though. I gotta cut everything over here. Fuck! Now I gotta clean up this shit. Oops. Sweet and emotion. I got so much shit to do, it's fucking disgusting. And I should have brought my charger so I didn't have to carry this big ass fucking radio around everywhere to do anything. I'm probably gonna have to use part of this bench. I'm a fucking shit show, bro. Shit show. I do whatever I want. See, that's the best part of it, you know? You rock out with your cock out like I do. Hey, I'm not trying to be arrogant. It's just facts, man. Kind of like when you're eating your fucking goddamn bass, but different, you know? Bastard. You know, I couldn't believe that. That reminds me of my childhood because my stepdad and his buddy were like, "You ain't keeping that bass? What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, I am. I'm keeping this fucking bass and I'm eating it. Fuck you." And I brought that fucker home as the first bass I ever ate. And I was like, why the fuck didn't they want me to keep this? It tastes great. It tastes like pussy, you know? I'm not a big fish eater, actually. I mean, I'll eat some pussy now, don't get me wrong, but it's got to be heavily salted, you know? I really don't feel like doing this at all. I'd rather jump in the side-by-side and outrun the cops, tell you the truth. Them fags can't drive anyway. Oh. Well, this thing is full of fucking glue. All right. We're going to get these boards lined up, and then we're going to measure them. I don't know how I get so much shit everywhere all the time. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little shelf right here first. See that? It's all ready for a shelf and everything. Right here. 22.5. Oh, I can't do that because then I won't be able to get this out, will I? You fucking gay bitch. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Fuck it. I need to get a shelf under there so I can set shit under there too. I just got too much stuff. Pussy Bass think? Uh-oh. You been drinking already today? So I'm having a 4th of July party. Save your ducats. Get in the car. Fucking throw the one good tire you got in the back and drive your ass up here. You and the woman. We got plenty of area to stay. Pitch a tent and get fucking plastered and hang out on the beach. But that ain't gonna happen. I bet you 2 people show up from the interwebs. People, you know, they put on a front, and then when you fucking meet them, most people, once you meet them, they're like, ooh, ooh. Craziness out there. But it don't matter, people. It don't matter. You're gonna fucking die just like the rest of us. So just let it hang out. Rock out with your cock out. Bang out with your clang out. Jam out with your clam out. All that. Don't be a pussy bitch your whole life. Nobody cares. That's what you gotta understand. Nobody cares, right? Nobody really gives a fuck. So, all these scaredy cats in the world, as long as you're doing something that makes you happy, then fuck the bullshit, yo. It don't fucking matter. Like me, I fucked up and I had kids, you know, so what the fuck? And then I gotta be a good dad and all that, which that's debatable, but as long as they turn out a little bit like me, I'll be happy. As long as they piss people off like I do, then I did my job. I did my job. I need some shelves in here. Some rolling under here. I got so many drill bits scattered across the world. And every time you need more drill bits, what do? You just buy some more. What's up, Fabian? I'm going to try to pay attention to the chat a little bit today, but, you know, people cry, you know, like fucking backyard and shit. Crying at me. Dude, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit, but whatever. What else is there to do? What else is there to do if you can't just talk some shit, you know? You don't gotta prove the fucking talk and the walk all the time, because these fucking pussies ain't gonna do nothing anyway. They're gonna cry and call the cops on you. Mama! These were nice at first. Alright, that one does work. I don't know. You think I should biscuit them all? I don't. That's a lot of biscuits. Biscuits. We'll see how fast I can get these glued up, and then I'm gonna go outside and make some fence panels. That poor Corvette. I got a lot of money sitting over there in brand new parts. Maybe next winter. That'll be next winter's project. I said that last winter and the winter before, but look at this. $75 they gave me back, right? Look at that. Here's another fucking conspiratorial fucking bullshit. Bell Hospital. Them fucking bitches, oh, you better pay us, blah, blah, blah. I sent them a check. Well, guess what? They sent it back. Here, you overpaid. Well, bitch, get your shit together before you fucking try threatening people and sending them to goddamn collections and all this fucking gay shit. Piece of shit motherfuckers. Insurance companies, too. We need to just start carrying around pipes. Am I allowed to say that on the interwebs? Nordork Nation. The Constitution says it twice for a reason. I wonder what he's talking. I must have pissed him off, too. Bitch, you ain't saying nothing. People are crying because a couple of fucking foreigners got arrested and they weren't foreigners. Hey, shit happens, dude. We ain't all perfect. Maybe the fucking libtards shouldn't have let all these fucking idiots in to begin with. We wouldn't have that problem, would we? You're fucking crying. Quit fucking crying. Get over it, bitch. Our so-called local government gave away fucking 10 years of my life to some stupid bitch. You don't hear me crying about it. Yeah, you do. Get over it. Irreparable damage will be procured and fixed. Yeah, right, bitch. Who the fuck are you, judge, to determine what irreparable damage is? Huh, you fucking cunt? Is that too much? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I blew up there a little bit. I blew up. It's my bad. Irreparable. These fucking linguists, they all need to be drug out back and flogged with a fucking half-broken stick. Is that too much to say? Is that too much to ask? For those of you that are new to my channel, we try to swear as much as we can on this channel. And try to use common sense as much as we possibly can handle with our pea brains, okay? That's about it. And right now, we're getting ready to build the rest of the shelving for up, or the cabinets for upstairs. I'm just gonna start throwing miscellaneous stuff in the wrong drawers. Because I can. 25 years and my life is gone. This brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. Well, maybe you should figure out what you're talking about. Put it in your head. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, I promise. I don't know where. So we need 94 inches is our longest one. So that's going to be there. So we got to clear all this shit off of here. Look at, I bought this the other day. I don't know if I showed anybody this. Ever use one of these? Look at this thing. This ought to be fun. I guess you're supposed to... What the fuck? What in the fuck? This is goofy. You gotta use both your fingers like this to unwind these at the same time. That's fucking the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yep, I'm already not liking it. What is this? I might have to read the directions on this one. A centering thing? Oh, that's got another piece on it. What the fuck is that for now? So, you put this, oh, it's only so wide too. How wide is it? 1.5 inches. Can't even fit the fucking board. So I'm gonna have to make sure they're all 1.5 inches then. And then we're gonna put this in here and then we're gonna make actual doors at some point. We'll probably lose all the pieces to that in the meantime. And the directions. And you know damn well this fucking bit that they sent, that's gonna last about and it'll probably last a half a fucking door. And then I'll be fucked because I don't have a bit to cut. So that's something to look forward to. I did wood last night. I'm hoping that maybe once or twice more and the wood bit will be over for the year. I did fix my blower or my sucker yesterday. That was nice. I didn't know that I could fix it, actually. I just started tearing shit apart. Yeah, if you could record the shit and send it over, that'd be all right, too, you know? Just saying. You get some more likes out of it, you know? What the fuck am I going to do with this? Put it back where it belongs? I suppose that's an option. We're gonna build something together right now. Over me. This glue. Man, this glue is so expensive. Dude, I picked one of these up the other. Oh, look at it. The fucking thing is already falling apart. You know, this fucker came from China, guaranteed. Oh, yeah. That will good. That stupid American, buy that right away. Guaranteed. Stupid fucking American. I'm really sad because you know there's good fucking people over there too, you know? They're just really, you know, spoiled fucking liberals think they're oppressed in this fucking country. Well, I tell you what, you go live in one of them fucking communist countries for a while. Then people would die to take your fucking place and I'd die to give it to them. You fucking hoes. Oh, see, there I go again. There I go again, wasting away on another place in time. Oh, I was singing up a storm today. Octopus's garden in the shade. Oh, killing it. Literally killing it. Like it was begging me to stop. I couldn't do it though. I couldn't stop. I had a hard on for it. This has to go upstairs on that microwave, and then we got to plumb in the ductwork. I got so much shit to do. Mama! This is a part out of the seat to that Corvette, and I'm going to lose it, I guarantee you. I need to put them plates in here so I can use these clamps. Look at everything I got is rusty because I had to put it outside in the snow for a year when I went through my divorce. What a shame. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. A little deodorant, that ought to help. This used to be my favorite when I was younger, hey? I had this in my car all the time because I lived out of my car. Look at this. On, off. Ha I owned a house, yet I lived out of my car. Fucking crazy shit. Here's one for you. I bought my first house the day after I turned 18 on a land contract. 1 bedroom, piece of shit of a house. $13,000. You ain't gonna find a piece of land for that anymore. I ended up going to prison and losing that. Shame, shame. And it was paying for itself. Sometimes I have dreams where I still own that fucking house. What are we talking about today? I must be behind. I'm talking about every fucking thing, bud. Everything. Whatever. Whatever the fuck comes in my pea brain, that's what. Look at this fucking little tiny train track. What the fuck is that about? We put it right in here. Bam, we got a spot to hit stuff. We gotta flatten that out. All right, we are ready. Here we go. We're out of bring these boards over here. And glue them up. Let's see what we got here. These ain't gonna work because these are too short, too small. I probably should cut them all into smaller pieces like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to edge all these. So I have to, I got to make an 80-inch, a 76-inch, and a 94-inch. The 80 and the 94 got to be 22 inches. So if I put some holes in this, man, if I put some holes in here, standoffs. For standoffs. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to join all these first. I'm going to have to join them, and then, where's the joiner at? Let's do this quick. We're going to put these on the joiner. Because if we don't join them first, then we're never going to join them very well. So let's hook this up. I should really cut these down to 4 inches or 3 inches and glue them up that way, but I'm just gonna run with this and see what happens. Actually. We do all these at once. I'm gonna try it. Nope, can't do it. I was gonna try it too. I could send them through the planer all like that. Oh, to clean up, you can see on the top right here, it would skip right here, so there's a big divot right here. And then it cleaned up down here, but yeah, that's a big old divot. But this side cleaned up, so that's good. Still kind of got a divot in there. Let me hit it one more time. Now, I got a couple different ways I could do this, but we got to glue these up. Problem is, I can feel that some of these have warped even a little bit more. But it's mostly where it's real fucked up on the ends and wherever there's a knot. So I'm probably gonna have to cut these up. God dang. I could do them in shorter sections, longer. I'd have to be at least 44 long by 22, 44 tall by whatever split the difference. God damn it. I didn't want these to be that fucked up, but that's what happens when you're using live lumber. It's hard to keep everything symmetrical. But let's try and see what we got here. It's a lot of work to keep it all symmetrical. We can do it. It's just a matter of how much time, effort that you want to put into it. Backyard, are you still in there? Mother trucker with your elbow bumping. Knees to your elbows. Boom, boom. Touch your knees to your elbows. Oh, 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 oh. Knees and your elbows. Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Well, let's try this first one here. We got to do a 28 by 76. That's all the panels under there. Let me see. Got a nasty gash in it, so we won't be using that. Little runaway, daddy's little queen, now did that bound away. Oh, she's a little runaway. All right. some quick math here. 28, 2 foot 4. So if we go 6, 12, 18, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have 7 inches. We're going to make 4 pieces at 7 inches wide. Gotta drop it down then to what a goofy ass number. Got an oddball number. I gotta go upstairs and measure this really quick. Awesome, help us free the genuine piggies. We must save them from the Chinese. They will eat them. Oh, we ain't saving none of these motherfuckers. They gotta free them damn selves. Only the strong survive. So squeal, the little piggies, squeal. All right, so each one of these are approximately 18, 18, 18, and 18. So 18 by 28. 18 by 28 is what we need on there. 18. So if we can divide anything by 18 4 times. I was trying to do the whole thing in 18 inches, or 36 is what I just cut this. So that's two 18-inch pieces. This is going to be a shit show. This is what I get for trying to use crazy ass lumber. And I let them long because we're going to have to plane them down again because they are not flat. They got some cuppage. So, fucking, we got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these cut. Then we got to plane them. And Dave, I mean, we could do some 18s that are, you know, I don't want to do a bunch of pieces though. Because we don't got very many clamps. So we're going to do 36 again. Or no, we need 3'3" is what I've been doing. So that's just outside. See, I got these big, what I'm trying to avoid is this type of shit right here. See this? In the long run, this is gonna collect moisture and it's gonna cause our cabinet door to be a piece of shit. So I'm trying not to let that in. We're gonna burn through some material here. But, you know, I can take at the end if we're missing a door, then I could still cut it out of there. It's turning into a shit show. Ooh, these are heavy. I'll tell you, this fucking maple, though, is heavy shit. Alright, so we need 36 again. So if we go 36, 3'3", there you go. 3'3". Not gonna have cracks in it. That's got a gnarly crack in it too. That's good. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3'3". there is that bank of doors. Now we gotta do the other bank of doors. Whole lot of, now everything drops down to 22 inches, which makes it a little bit easier. So we got this guy. So now we need 80 by 22. Let's start with the 94 by 22. And we'll go upstairs and we'll measure these again so we can take, what's up, James Brown? James Brown in town. England, eh? Tell the Queen fucking piss right off, mate. That's what I say to the fucking god. They can suck a fat baby's dick with his fucking balls hanging low. Does that even happen? But you're welcome anytime. It's the establishment that we hate. Alright, so we got a shit show here. So really, I mean, we could do, we got 16 and a half, 16 and a half, 17 and a half, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, 17 and 1/2. And then this roach here is fucking 24. 24. Okay, that's one set. We could do the math and figure it out from here. These little guys here are 8. What do we got? Oh, fucking Christ. Fucking Christ, mate. Let's see, 19 by 34. Let me see. 19 by what? 32. 19 by 32, so 34. 19 by 32. Let's think. 19, really? Yeah, 19. And then this one here we got. We got a 22 1/4, 22 3/8 by 14. Two and 3/8. Hmm. 22. And then this one here. Oh! My back. 16 by 22. And a 16 by 22. Alright, we got this under control. And a 16 by 22. See, if I had one of those big round, what do you call them there? A big glue deal, cabinet makers, glue up, circular, god dang it. Then I wouldn't care, I'd just be gluing shit up left and right, but I only got a certain amount of clamps, so we gotta kind of measure everything and try to do it. I'm gonna have to do it in a couple different tries here. Oh, that's what happens when you're poor. Poor, poor, poor. And that's why we say piss on Churchill and all the motherfuckers. Alright, so now we got that one and that one. We got this one left. So we got 16. Let's see here. 16.